working right there alongside Disney and Alice's looking through all of this coming up for the 20, actually today and tomorrow will continue. So it's our biggest one that we've ever had. But Heidi, to be able to do these pieces that represent what we've seen in the film, I mean, amazing for you, I know.
What an experience, what an honor to be asked. You know, and I've been telling everybody, it all started about once upon a time, about 15 months ago, when we were all summoned into New York for this very quiet, very special meeting. You know, and it was very, very hush-hush because of all this intellectual property that, God forbid, any of the information got out.
Sure.
You know, it was very, very secretive, and that's when the entire process began. It was so incredible to see the vision of this movie, and then, of course, to see it in the theater last week when we saw it in New York at that screening. Oh, wow, exciting.
Okay, exciting, your blooming love necklace. You know, we were talking earlier about the fact that Heidi has always been inspired by florals, but when you go to see the film, which again, you can do that this Friday, you'll see gorgeous florals, gorgeous colors everywhere, and it's represented here in this necklace. I'm gonna give you some information on this one. We're gonna have the matching earrings, the matching ring, a hair barrette, and a bracelet, but the necklace is 16 inches with a 3.5-inch extender. So it goes all the way down to 19.5.
That's a beauty.
Yes, it is, Heidi.
Our girls are having more fun with these magical, fabulous floral pieces that, you know, it really is like bringing a magnificence in nature to life. And of course, around your neck, this beautiful, beautiful articulating piece of jewelry, which is honestly, the way that this thing is made is beyond fabulous. It really, the jewelry making technique that goes into a piece like this, where you have such wonderful ribbons that are working around, and vines, and of course roses and all different types of flowers. But the fact that you see how this all moves.
Yes. That
is the trick. In there lies the trick of jewelry making.
Oh, the earrings that match this are gone.
Oh,
We didn't show them. Okay, the earrings are officially gone.